Breaking news, my lovely, wonderful people. Massive protest ongoing now as we speak in Abuja. FCT Indigenes storm National Assembly demands Wike's resignation as minister over alleged land grabbing. So we know the laws that Wike has put in place with regards to FCT. If you have land and you pay ground rent and a lot of things, if you are not able to, your land documents are revoked to mention but a few. And so the people of FCT are under immense pressure. As we speak at the moment, they've all queued up. Yes, they've queued up behind themselves to say, you know what, let's express ourselves to the federal government that getting Wike to become the FCT minister, is a mistake to mention. But if a lot of them are out now asking that Tinubu responds to them, that Wike is making life unbearable. They've had previous FCT ministers, but not like what, Wike, they are experiencing currently now with Wike. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. What exactly is going on in FCT? Thousands of FCT indigenes storm National Assembly, demands Wike's resignation as minister over land grabbing. The protesters who stormed the National Assembly complex said Wike's administration was incompetent and lacked vision for FCT. Thousands of individuals of the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja, civil society group on Wednesday held a march and massive protest calling for the resignation of Nyesom Wike as the minister of FCT. The protesters who stormed the National Assembly complex said Wike was incompetent and has nothing to offer them. He's come to make life more difficult than they can imagine. T resident says Wike has come to make their life more difficult than they can imagine. Speaking for the protesters, Adamu Karib, a conveyor of a civil society network of civil societies for economic sustainability, said Wike should also be probed over his policies on land allocation in FCT. Since he came in, he has been allocating our land to the highest bidder. He said, we stand united to express our concerns over the direction of the Federal Capital Territory, FCT, under the watch of the new FCT Minister, Nyesom Wike. An abrupt abuse and disturbance of FCT to become a lot of controversies due to the misguided action of Nyesom Wike, which not only undermined President Tinubu's renewed hope agenda, but also cast a shadow on the credibility of the federal government. We are here today to demand the immediate resignation, investigation, and prosecution of Nyesom Wike as the Minister of the Federal Capital Territory due to his inefficiency in the government, which promised to renew the hope of Nigerians. Since Wike came, it has been stepping on toes. The government that wished to give hope to a citizen must run by men and follow men, not taking out men to work on their own. Wike has remained inefficient in the discharge of his duty, rather causing trouble to every single person and doing nothing particular to save and to help the place get better. Rather, he has come to become a dictator. Wike is destroying the place. Live up to the vision and do what we need to do of the administration of President Tinubu and should therefore be sacked from office. Why the federal government had been calm and calculating in reform of his explanation to why citizens are behind and the government seemed to be on his own, cruising on his own, with Wike making it more obvious. Tinubu better assess those he has put in office and those he has given opportunity to be in charge of certain areas, because that's the way he will be seen and addressed. His high-handedness in land policies, the evacuation of land from those of indigenes and giving it to the highest bidder. We never knew Wike was a money man. He loves money more than anything. The reform policies to develop FCT was just his plot to steal people's land and to take it for themselves. We therefore call for his immediate resignation, and the federal government should look for more competent hand to represent them in FCT. Wike has made life unbearable for the Indigenes and those who reside in FCT. He has only come to amass wealth for himself. This is evident as no one can talk to him due to his high-heartedness. So, my people, this is exactly what is going on right now as we speak. As we speak, like we can tell you, there's a lot of protests going on in FCT against Nyesom Wike. The people are crying out saying Nyesom Wike has done them more harm than good. That Tinubu has picked the wrong man to become a leader for them. That Wike is making life, truly, unbearable. That Wike is doing things by his own self. There is no counsel. He doesn't speak to anyone and feel that he is the all and all, and that there's no other person to hear from him or anything, and he does as he chooses and as he pleases. So, my lovely people, these are the exact things that are going on, and every single one of us are beginning to really look at the whole thing, take a careful analysis, and try to understand what's going on in order for us to bring this nation to a desired place where truth can be reflected and we all can truly come out of the same thing over and over again that could possibly endanger the nation. We don't know where this is coming from. If you ask Wike, we tell his opposition they are trying to create some dust because he has not done their bidding. Other person says no, it's Wike, that Wike knows what he's doing. So there's all kinds of words going on back and forth with respect to this. However way you see it, the most important thing is that Nigeria will move forward and we have the best of people, the best of hands. For starters, do we have the right leadership combination who can effectively and efficiently lead us to the next level and to the next place? We need to consider these things. We don't just take things without careful examination and truly understanding where the promise and all of this really truly lies. If we want to move forward as a nation and as a people, we will have to do more. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button so you can get all our latest news. Remember, you have a voice. And so, let's speak out and end every abnormality going on in our governance and our government today. If you keep quiet, they will think it's all right and they will continue to do what they do. And so we all together have to begin to work together and ensure that at the end of the day, sufficiency and the real thing to move nation and to move people forward is what we begin to embark on. God bless. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now.